Welcome back, and in this episode we will discuss attitudes to grammar. One of the biggest controversies about teaching grammar is the importance of teaching the rules. In Cambodia, amongst other countries, grammar rules far outweigh learning to the point that many students tend to only be able to read and write. Many other teachers believe that grammar should take a second step to speaking because it's easier to teach speaking by using chain drills and vocabulary than it is by teaching complex rules on the language. Since the grammar rules are complex, it is more important to teach grammar until the students can fully understand the rules. In more extreme situations, some teachers cannot speak English as they only learned grammar rules, so the tendency is that they will only teach grammar. While writing up my first textbook on TESOL for a course I was teaching in Cambodia, I was having lunch with two teachers. I mentioned I wanted to instruct students and teachers the importance of vocabulary building skills. One teacher became very upset with me and told me that I needed to teach grammar more than vocabulary. The big problem was the teachers I was going to teach knew grammar and I had to teach less grammar in the course. Also, there was a big problem with them pushing the importance of grammar rules to the students instead of vocabulary. One example of students relying on grammar rules and thinking everything has to be in a certain tense. When I was teaching conditional clauses to a class in Cambodia, the students demanded I show them a sentence in each perfect tense. That is impossible, and when they were told it couldn't be done, they were confused by my response. Some were very angry and disappointed that I couldn't and wouldn't show them a conditional clause in a perfect past continuous tense. I told the teacher at the table I needed to instill the notion that the students needed to have a balance of grammar, speaking and vocabulary building skills at the same time, and that vocabulary was as important as grammar, if not more important. Grammar didn't need to be the only thing taught. He disagreed with me and refused to speak to me again. During the course I discovered that the teachers, local nationals, couldn't instruct anything but grammar. I would instruct them to teach a 2-minute lecture on, for example, a certain idiom. They would, instead, give a 2-minute lesson on the present perfect continuous because that is what they understood and felt comfortable teaching. During the final exam, when they had to teach an idiom, use a flashcard, chain drill and do a visual lesson, they again only taught a grammar point. I failed most of them. Students need to be taught as much grammar in coordination with speaking and vocabulary. Try to teach at least 2 days of grammar with as many handouts as possible to help the students learn grammar. Use at least 2 days a week to teach vocabulary and speaking, with the last day being a review day. Well, that is all the time we have for today. I hope to see you next time, where we will discuss strategies for success.